Hello, and welcome. My name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a sourcing video. Stop the music. Gotta make this quick. Alright. So I went west to, there's one store I didn't get anything in. Because they were cash only, because their card machine is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 18, 22, 30, 26, 27, 28, 33, 34, 39, 40 bucks. Let's get down to all these. I'm not going to go super, especially for like these sealed 8. Well, this one is not sealed, but it's Joan Baez. It's still in the slipping case. Oops. So this one, Nickelodeon. So Nickelodeon on the side. I was like, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Let's see what's up. There's 3 listed. New other for 70 bucks. 75 pre-owned. Go here. One is sold for 65. So it does not have the insert. Disc is mint. 60 bucks. I mean, it's Nickelodeon, so I can price it up there. There's not a lot listed. I mean, I'm sure there might be a couple more if I hand type it. Paquato de Rivera. All right, so there's a whole bunch of this guy, and this is called Explosion. I just hit tapes and solds. They do sell pre-owned. Well, I don't know about exactly. Those are CDs or vinyls. Vinyls. There we go. So that is that one. Pre-owned. New other. Now, I don't remember if there were any. There was one that sold. Pre-owned. 12 bucks. That one's sealed. Could be closer to 20. I got this cassette. They were media at the Goodwills out that way, toward Lorraine and such. Was 6 media items for 5 bucks. So this Type 2 tape, brand new, they're like 12, 15 bucks, but I paid less than $1. So it will go in the Type 2 lot when I get that. I mean, that's why I like to pick them up every once in a while when I see them. Type 2, Type 3, or Type 4. Little Sony micro lot, or little micro cassettes. Well, it's supposed to be a decoration. Atlantic Blues, Chicago. Now, it's difficult to go wrong with sealed cassettes and sealed 8-tracks. So it's just one of those things like, oh, may as well. Categories, cassettes. Probably at least 40 listed. Chicago. 6. Pre-owned. So far, I mean, I haven't even seen to see if they sell. That was a consonants. None in there, and there were none listed as new for that cassette. Is it 15 bucks, 12 bucks? I paid less than $1. So we're going to therapy. I probably hit cassettes. Cassettes. Price highest. Condition. New. Over 20 bucks, could be. Roundabout, give or take. A lot of Blues Brothers. I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. So 8 tracks. So I didn't look any of these ones up. I grabbed them. This is a whole stack right here. I don't know how many of them. Looks like you can see some of them. So I'm not going to go crazy. Dogwood, Journey. It's not the band Journey. Would have been nice if it was, but it's called Dogwood. Joan Baez. Jerusalem. Volume 1. Pat Boone. I looked that one up. The Humbard Family Singers. Grandkids. I mean, if you're a small independent church band or something in 1980, if you could get your stuff on 8-track. The Boone Girls. And Wendell. Those ones I will, obviously have to look. So they could be duds or put them in a lot sometime. But I paid less than $1. I didn't bother looking them up. I'm not going to go broke if I wasted money on these 8-tracks. The Garmo. Key. Go to music, other formats. Let's see here. There's a lot listed. I have no idea who this is. There's a lot listed, and there's only one that's coming up in other formats. Uh, 35. $8. The band. This ain't Hollywood. $60. Still not really 20 something. Pay less than $1. They sell. Cool. All right. It's Carl Hurley. I think comedian. There was one that I looked up. I already had and looked up, and it wasn't anything super good, and I just went by the name. And then a little later on, I found this one sealed. Less than $1. So let's see what comes up. The other one held just under enough buy value as like $8. Like I'm not going to deal with an $8, $10 VHS. But if it's sealed, yeah. Let's see if there's DVDs come up. CD. So it's a sealed. I don't see any VHS. So somebody would, a VHS collector, or this guy collector would get a sealed one. What is it? $15, $20? Pay less than $1. We Sing in Sillyville, so a lot of We Sing can do good, can do well. This is about $15. Except for this one has the little booklet, the little singing booklet, or booklet that you use for singing. I'm not seeing any, without doing more looking, so probably about $20. Old MacDonald. I don't think that one was a whole lot, but this is a very specific one. The sing-along. It was like $15. Books like 12. This is very clean. It has been read. A very clean book or Bible, Nelson Bible. 9023 R in the box. It's like $30-$40. I'd rather be right. I have sold one of these, and I think in the 90-day or in Terapeak, you could see it. The title's all capitalized. That would have been the one I sold. Like $30. Bread and butter stuff, that's sealed. $15. $15. This stack of CDs are all anywhere from 10 and small change up to under 20 bucks. And for the sake of brevity, I did that ahead of time. This is a signed coconut tree, and I think I've sold Barefoot. I'd have to look it up, but I think I've sold some Barefoot Man before. So it's like 20 bucks, 25, and so only a couple have. All right, so mine's signed. 30 bucks. Mystic Knights, no barcode on that one. This, I believe, is this is from Pittsburgh. Representation, General Talent Associates, Pittsburgh, PA. Oh, no, maybe it's not, because Heart of Steel, Mystic Knights. Because this artwork was backwards. Let's go Mystic. I know this is one I had to go. Oh. I had to go to therapy for, to be sure. Damn, I wanted to test the screen record on this. That way I could screen record and put all this up. Still a lot. But 20 bucks, one. All right. Nando Ortega. So if any of these come up, they come up. So these are going to be. These ones are going to be like 30, 20 plus for these ones here. This one does not have a barcode. And Pisceria Colibri. Apparently been around for a while. One result. I'll do that. So the different CDs and music-wise, there's only a couple listings. To have sold, $20 CD, $20 CD. So it was enough for me to grab. Oh, this one right here. This is interesting. It's the soundtrack for a show called Codfail, starring Derek Jacobi. Oh. So you guys get to learn a little story behind how I got my name. Literally got my name. So Derek Jacobi played in a show back in the day called I, Claudius. My mom used to watch that back in the day. She liked the actor, Derek Jacobi. And she liked that name. That's how I got my name. It's from Derek Jacobi. Huh. Well, hot be damned. But this soundtrack for the show, starring yours truly, kind of. It beeped. It's still 50 bucks. All right, that one does not have a barcode. This Dave Bainbridge, Vale of Gossamer, 20 bucks, 25 listed. It's still like 20, 25 bucks. Save the Children. That one I want to hand type. That one I have to hand type. That one I want to hand type. This one, about 15 bucks. Comes with train. So 15 to 25 bucks. Billy Joe Spears. 20 Country Greats. Trying to find one with this artwork. Warwick Reflection. There's one. About 15 bucks. This one comes up like $35, $40. Save the Children, Christmas Carols. 25, 30. I think two have sold with bigger price discrepancy. I already own it, so it's getting listed anyhow. So they've sold for up there. Yeah, $50, $40, 30, 33, 38. That's pretty good. And Voyage Through the Solar System, little PC thing. I think that was like $20. So that's that. I got some other videos. So if you made it this far, there's videos that I got of driving and out and about and down or up at Bay Village at a park up there, probably 50 feet away from Lake Erie, the 40-foot drop right below me. There you go. That's a better view. Last time I came down this way a couple days ago, it's all foggy. And coming up, there's a jet. It's probably swinging around to go to Parma. That's way too close for that thing to be landing at Burke Lake Airport, which is coming up right past this bridge. That thing is way too off course. And right behind those buildings is Burke Lakefront Airport. They have air shows there. I went to one growing up. So since it's not all foggy, it's easier to pay attention. Then downtown, I'm gonna keep this rolling and make some edits. I'll put the phone down, but I'll keep it rolling as I'm driving through the town or through the city. There's the airport. Gonna hear rumble strips right about now. Dead Man's Curve. Huh? And then the road I take to go off the highway here to get to the Salvation Army in downtown is Chester coming up. It is 50 in here, and I'm doing about 65 in that lane. I got this green truck. Why didn't I already hit 70? I'll take Chester, swing that around, go left, and then I'm on that road where those signs are. A little gust of wind pushed me. I mean, I need to be in this lane anyhow. Well, the next one over, actually. And then we're coming up to Jacobs Field, Progressive Field. So there's that. Glad I stopped at this park. So I asked a couple who was up at the benches what town I'm in. So that is downtown Cleveland, and I'm in Bay Village. It's called Cahoon. That's probably 40 feet drop. And this wind, ooh, Ooh, on this right here, it is, oh, wow. I mean, I'm up in Menor, but I'm not this close to the water. We got someone down there on that little peninsula. But you can just see on how much, from that 40 feet drop, on how high this is, obviously, but how much has water's going down. All right. Nicer house there. Here we go. Some nice views. The lake back here. I mean, I guess this is the speed limit here because the person behind me isn't like riding my bum. Bum song. Who's that bum? Tom Green. You hadn't seen him in anything in a while. Some arborvitae bushes. Some more nicer houses up here. So this area here has got to be Sheffield or Avon. Avon is a affluent area. Most Avon is. Most of these people out here don't sell physical media for a living. Being modest, you know, just make enough to pay for the bills and stay alive. All right, here we are inbound. Decided to come the exact way opposite. I've done this road a couple times. I have to see it at night because it's all, you know, lit up, especially in the summer, which I don't think I'll be out driving that late to see Jacobs Field Progressive. But right up pretty much where that blue sign is, it's where it turns into a nice straightaway and you can see everything a lot better. So downtown. That right there is like a small block in most of Manhattan. But it is a larger city. Yeah, at night, this entire bridge on the inner part there, it's all lit up with like blue lights. And they're, you know, they're going to be festive ones, festive colors. So, I mean, I take this trip up and down through here frequent enough. All right, back to concentration. Let's go wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Take a chance, take a chance. ABBA. Take a chance on the 8-tracks. I mean, I pay less than $1. I'll list them up, and then after a handful of months, if they don't sell, I've got at least some sealed 8-tracks. So it's not really a loss on that. But at the other end of it, it was just adding more to the totality of the amount of things that I got for $40. So the price of everything was so low for the day, may as well just keep it going. All right. So if anything you're going up, comment down below. subscribe, share. It's all free. Now help me help you so we can help other people learn about selling physical meat on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.